Howdy guys, and welcome to another episode. I have made it to Grantham. I've come on the train, so I'm in Grantham train station, as you might know. Lovely little town this is, in Lincolnshire, Nottinghamshire postcode. And Grantham isn't without its famous people. Singer-songwriter Holly Humberstone, who shot to sort of success a couple of years ago with her song Deep End, which has now had 34 million plays on Spotify. She's from Grantham. Killer nurse Beverly Alex, also from Grantham. And two really famous ones. So Isaac Newton, who there is actually a pub. I'm not going to do it today because we didn't think much to it the last time we came to Grantham. But Sir Isaac Newton is from Grantham. And everybody's favourite Prime Minister, Margaret Thatcher. I'm going to leave that there. But I'm not going to say too much on old Thatcher, because there'll be some that do and some that don't. So, you know. But the good thing about Grantham, aside from the fact that Holly's not with me, which is not a good thing, it is a school day, and you know, some of us have to go out and work real jobs and not just do what I do. So, the good thing about Grantham is when you arrive on the train, you can get off the train, and my first stop of the day is going to be to the Whistle Stop. And it's called the Whistle Stop because it is literally in the train station. So stop number one in Grantham today, the Whistle Stop pub, micro pub, brilliant little place this is. I loved it last time we were here. So the time is 14:26. This is my first drink of the day on this little tour. A Session IPA. It's got no actual name on the tap from the guy behind the bar that says it's called Session IPA. £2.50 for a half, so a nice cheap start. And this is what the Whistle Stop looks like. It's such a fantastic idea having a micro pub on a train station. But even if I wasn't getting off at Grantham today, I probably would just get off the train and come for a drink. You know, cheers. Pub number one, the Whistle Stop. I absolutely love that little micro pub. It's wonderful to have on as soon as you get off the train as well. So about a 5-minute walk, you come straight out of the Whistle Stop, head down a long pathway, turn left when you get to it, and then you're walking up towards the town. I am walking quite quickly, so as you can see it's raining, it's horrible and it's cold. So I walked for about 5 minutes. And my second stop is this nice looking corner pub called the Reindeer. Now I remember being in here when we came to Grantham last time, I'm really liking it. So here's hoping it's going to be good for stop number 2 today. Yeah, I really like this one. It's a nice friendly little corner pub. It's definitely a locals pub, but it's a nice friendly one. Christmas decorations are quite nice. It's a long narrow pub with a nice and just a good, yeah, it was nice last time we came in. The welcome's been friendly again today. I've gone for half a cause in here. There are 2 real hand pumps on there, but doesn't have anything on them, so I've gone for half a cause. A mere £1.90. Can't go wrong prices like that. So stop number 2 is the Reindeer Inn. So far so good. Right, I have hurriedly walked because I'm still getting wet and it's still cold for about 4 minutes, which brings you further up into the main town of Grantham and to this incredible looking old bank building, now called the Old Bank. This is one of those late night fun pubs. It's the weekends, they have DJs and stuff like that on. It was a lot of fun when we were in there last time. Obviously it's a Thursday lunchtime afternoon today, so it won't be the same vibe, which means I will be able to get a little bit of video inside, which is good. So stop number 3, the Old Bank. In we go. This one's huge. It's one of those big, you can tell it used to be an old bank. It's just absolutely huge. Half a pina colada lilies in here at £2.65. Most expensive out of the day, but £2.65 still not too bad. Have a look around. In fact, they've got a doggy station and stuff on. It's just a nice, big, bright, fun pub. It's got a couple of real ales on, Rockin', Rudolph and Doom Bar, and loads of the lilies. But it's just a nice looking pub, this, you know. Watch all the sport and things in here. Yeah, still impressed, just as impressed as I was the first time, Raz. So, £2.65, pina colada lilies. I'm more on pina coladas already. Can't go wrong with that. Look at me, I found a little bit of shelter under a shop thing. So, 90-second walk out of the Old Bank, just along, still further up into the towny bit, which will bring you to my 4th stop, which is just there, called the Chequers. Now, they also own the bar next door called Edwards. That has funny opening it has. Like, we really struggled to get done the first time and could never work out when it was supposed to be and when it wasn't. Then I think we went and it was shut, even though it said it was open. I don't know, weird one. It does live music and stuff, Edwards. It's really good. But this Chequers was an absolutely banging little pub with a lovely bunch of ladies working here last time. I'm hoping they're still there. But it was a really nice little gaff. So this is stop number 4. And again, I've been going about an hour so far. So I'm cold, I'm wet, I'm not miserable, you know me. I've got a beer, so I'm happy. Chequers stop for. Yeah, I'm a big fan of being here. It looks as though Edwards might be open, so I've got a quiz night on from 8:30. So when I pass back by, if that is open, I will also call in and do that on the way back past. It looks like it might be open tonight anyway, so it's really nice in there as well, like this is. So have a look. This is a spiffing pub. Spiffing in ages. There are 4 real ale hand pumps on. 3 of them has got ales on by the looks of things. I've gone for, in here, Rosie's Pig, the cider. You know I like a good cider, so at £2 for a half. So Grantham thus far has been mega cheap, mega friendly, and mega good. I'm really enjoying Grantham, and I can highly recommend this little crossover. Up to the back streets next, and to the Beehive, which established in the 16th century, so this has got to be one of Grantham's oldest pubs. It's certainly one of the most beautiful ones from what I remember. It's only 3 minutes to walk from the Chequers, through the back street round. I can do a little route, so I can go down to the Blue Pig next, and around to the Angel and Royal. It's a sensible enough route so far. The weather is still horrific. But stop number 5 then is going to be the Beehive. So, looking forward to being back in here. Proper friendly, old school pub, old school punters. It's exactly what you'd expect. It's nice. It's got ale hand pumps on, and a good selection. Otherwise, there's the racing and stuff in here on a daily basis, and we'll have a little flutter. That's what pubs are all about, man. Great old pub. Pool table in the next room. Feels old. It's just lovely. They've got Timothy Taylor's Landlord on in there, so gone one of them. £1.80 for a half. Cheap so far. So you can always tell the age of a pub as well when you have to come out into a little courtyard before you find the gents' toilets. I love old boozers like this. If you want a nice picturesque little stroll through from the Beehive to my next port called the Blue Pig, then walk along the road for about a minute or two and you will come to, as you can probably tell, the churchyard. I'm just looking at some of the buildings here, but this is the main, look at this. This is just, it's magnificent. It's a beautiful church in the centre of Grantham. Just exquisite looking. And yeah, I'm now about a minute away from the Blue Pig. Less on your video. The wonders of modern technology, because that was nowhere near a minute, was it? I'm either like a time traveller or like 10 times faster than Usain Bolt. I don't know. Who knows? Right, so the Blue Pig is my next stop. And just have a look at this beautiful building. This is one of my favourite pubs that we did in the whole of the crawl so far. It's just an absolutely beautiful place. I've been meaning to come back for ages, just doesn't get the time, but I'm so excited to be back in here today. So I think it's stop 6. I think it's stop 6, the Blue Pig. I've also done 5,000 steps so far. So I'm like a geography teacher because I'm teaching you all of where stuff is, and a PE teacher all rolled into one. Fitness influencer right here. So when I'm always asked about the pubs that we really like and stuff we've been on the crawl so far, I always sort of, this is always in the conversation. And when I did the top 5 pubs of Lincolnshire and things that we've been to, this was one that I listed in the top 5. And I'm just going to take you for a little wander around in here and show you how beautiful this is. So we reckon, so Marie the landlady, she's absolutely lovely, so she's going to hide from me. She's not going to hide from me, she's over there. Don't hide from me. So we reckon about 1637 for the age of it. But the Masons apparently lived in this building, before it was a pub maybe, when they were building that beautiful church that I wandered through a few minutes ago. But just have a look at how stunningly beautiful this whole place is. Look, there's an open fire going on. I'm going to go and dry my jeans in a minute and I'll tell you that story on Facebook. But so you've got 6 real ale hand pumps and stuff in here with the options. So it's got everything you could want from an old school pub. Just a lovely, if you've not been, look it up, come. You won't regret it, I promise. If you hadn't know, I absolutely love the Blue Pig. I mean, it's such a lovely place. Marie, the landlady, is a lovely lady, and it's just a nice place. I would say the weather's taken a turn for the worse, but it hasn't. It's just constant rain and horrible, cold, wet, and horrible. But come out of the Blue Pig, a minute down the road is to what we think might actually be then the oldest pub in Grantham, the Angel and Royal, which I remember being an incredibly grand hotel on top of it, and absolutely stunning. So yeah, my 7th stop, Angel and Royal. We're going about an hour 40 minutes so far. Stop number 7. Just as beautiful as I remember, although it's a separate bar. I'm in a separate side this time to what we came in last time, which was a bar on the other side. This is a cocktail bar, which only happens Thursday, Friday, Saturday apparently. Which is, it's got a beautiful roaring fire going. But It is just an absolute stunning place. Yeah, I really like it. It's such a nice gap. You should definitely go into it. A couple of real ales and stuff on as well. I've gone for Camden Pale. £3.10, priciest drink of the day so far, but not horrific. A 3-minute walk away from the town, so to speak, towards where the Asda and stuff is, will bring you to the Nobody Inn, which was an absolutely stonking bar. I remember us really loving this place when we were here last time. Just an absolutely brilliant pub. The weather's getting more and more horrific by the second, but you know what? I'm committed. I'm going to show you all the best places, and the Nobody Inn definitely is not somewhere, despite its proximity from out of where I was, you have to come down and see this one. This is a banger. Great pub, like, we've got plenty of choice and things going on here. It's just a proper nice pub. So I've gone for the Lincolnshire Summer Fruits Lincolnshire cider. I'll let you know it is in a minute. I told you I'd report back on the local Lincolnshire Summer Fruit cider. It's mint, man. It's really nice. They had an orange and pineapple one as well. I went for the Summer Fruits one. I'm odds, might have gone for the orange and pineapple, but no, it's really good. And at £1.95 for a half, well cheap. Grantham is so far a very cheap crawl as well. I'm well impressed. It really is an absolutely banging pub, the Nobody Inn. So 2.5 minutes back now, back towards town again. So I'm on the other side of the road now, side that the Nobody Inn is on, and that'll bring you to the Black Dog as we're heading back up round the square. You can see how wet it is, can't you? See the dedication I have for you people. So yeah, Black Dog, stop number 9, as we move back round the corner and onto the other street, which has the rest of the main sort of pubs of town. It's a Marston's this, I said I wasn't going to do chain pubs. At least Marston's and Green King pubs, at least they still have a little bit of their own identity, rather than being flat out chain pubs. I won't been alright in here, and I mean, I've got a little black dog, I've got a little black Labrador. I can't not go in a pub called the Black Dog, can I? Stop 9, Black Dog. This is what I mean by having a little bit of identity. This is a big old pub. It's got all the original beams and things like that in it. It's just a nice looking old boot. So it feels like a decent old school boozer. I mean, maybe Marston's. I'm not Marston's biggest advocate. I've worked for them twice before. I'm not their biggest fan in the world, but I don't mind old pubs and stuff like this, especially. I don't mind at all. So I have got 4 real ale pumps, but nothing on them. I've got Banks Original on. You can also have a game of pool or a game of darts and stuff in here. Watch a sport. So big old feeling pub, nice enough boozer. Said the Nobody Inn's absolutely packed, and this is quiet. You have to ask yourself why sometimes. I don't know, but yeah, I quite like the Black Dog. Stop 9. I've gone for a neck oil as well. Half a neck oil, £2.50. So, not too bad. Still sat in the Black Dog. So, Help My House is Haunted, which is a TV programme apparently. Season 3. Episode 10. Not Like My Come Down With Me, which you can find on the Channel 4 website, by the way. Details to follow. Look this up. Apparently there are some ghost stories here, so I'm about to hear them, and I'm going to update you. Right, you know that on this YouTube channel we like a little bit of macabre, right? So, this, 3 stories high. Old landlord hung himself upstairs. Oh, I'm sorry to keep doing this here, but you know, I can't help it. It just, like, ghost stories find me. So, apparently built on the site of an old Greyfriars. Manager tells me, hand on heart he tells me, he's seen pint glasses fly off the bar. He's had, like, he can hear stones being thrown and stuff. You come in there. This is an angry monk who clearly has, like, a devil worshipping fetish. Yes, apparently he used to like to try and raise the dead. He's probably seen the Harry Potter movies at some point as well, because there's a little bit of magic in there as well, medieval magic. But you can feel like, I said, this is why I came in here again, because I told you, this is one of those old pubs. It's got good stories about it. So it is a Marston's, and we know my feelings on chain pubs, but it is well worth a visit, especially if you like a bit of macabre or a bit of ghost story. This one's well worth a visit. Come down, check this one out. I really like it here. Right, just round the corner from there. So I really like it in there. I like a bit of history. I like the ghost stories and things like that. I've deliberately bypassed the Isaac Newton. If you read our review the first time around from when we were here last time, we went in there, it was just rude. Girl sat on there with her feet up on the bar, wasn't interested, like sighed when she had to like put her feet off the bar, get off the phone and come and serve us. Not bothered about doing that again. So just round the corner, you get to it's a cocktail bar and lounge called Tap Tonic, but this was dead beautiful. I remember having a really good pina colada in here last time we were here. So I'm gonna include this as we walk around. This is pub 10. I've only been going about 2.5 hours, if that. At the moment, I'm well early for my train, so we'll see what else I can find. But yeah, Tap Tonic then is going to be stop number 10. So this is where I might have messed up. So that actually up until 6, and it's only like 5:45. But the lad has been very nice. Let me in. I'm sure I read 5 somewhere. Apparently in the summer it was 5. But this is a beautiful little cocktail bar. Let's come back here. Look at this, like. And you know me. I can't possibly be in a cocktail bar, can I? Without having a pina colada. So he's making me a pina colada now. So I remember having a really good pina colada in it. I'm looking forward to this. So here we go. £8.50. Very reasonable. Looks good. Tastes even better than it looks, to be honest. Yes, very impressed. 5-star, thumbs up. Very impressed. Yeah, £8.50 for a cocktail bar. So this isn't expensive. It might be expensive for Grantham, or they think it's expensive, but it really isn't, and that is well worth the £8.50 I've just spent on it. Very impressed. So Bar Retro, it isn't open as I walk past, but it is going to be open for me at 7. So I'm going to go in there at 7, which means I'll bypass that. I'm going to go back, 'cause it's well worth it. It was a lovely little gap, and I'm well happy. We're going to go back in there. So I'll bypass it, and I've walked 50 yards further down the road, which gets me to the King's Arms. The weather is just getting worse and worse and worse. This is the Craft Union boozer. I am going to have 3 Blue Wickets just for the crack, just because I can't go in a Craft Union even when I'm on my own. Can't go in a Craft Union without having the 3 Blue Wickets. Nice old boozer this. Bit of a fun pub. Got a little bit of time to kill them before I can get back into Bar Retro. So King's Arms is going to be stop 11. I couldn't not do it, you know. 3 Blue Wickets, 6 quid, couldn't not do it, could I? Big Craft Union boozer, exactly what you expect from a Craft Union pub, does exactly what's in the tin. But this, that's a beer pong table. Whew. If only I was playing beer pong or had someone to play beer pong with. Because I would definitely play beer pong on my own. I'd probably win then. Probably wouldn't. So I've come back on myself about 40 yards, it's not far at all. Because I could not leave Grantham without doing Bar Retro, because I absolutely loved this place when we were here last time. I'm going to tell you, it's quirky, it's fun. They don't normally open until 8. It's only 7 o'clock. I said, can we let... He said, yeah, I'll come back at 7. I saw you. So we're in. It's quirky as hell. Love it. Well glad we're going in. So this is stop number 12. I can make this. The train's in an hour. I can make this. I have taken longer than I would have done because I've had to come back and I waited a little bit of time for this. But it's worth it, you know. It's all worth it in the long run. See what this is what I mean. Like this is cool, like a retro type bar, Back to the Future, all Beetlejuice, all the old records. I mean, like you can't knock a place like this, can you? Like this is 100%. Like this is my. I love places like this. £1.35 as well. So I've gone for the Carling Blackfruit. £1.35 for a half. Again, you can't go wrong with this. Glad we stayed for this. Love it. Friendly place. Should always be included. Love Retro. Glad I stuck around for it. But the rain, in that time I've been waiting for that, the rain has definitely got worse. But I'm on the way back to the train station now. Going to be one in time. So the Tap. This is the music bar, and it's a really good, quirky little music bar as well. I really enjoyed last time we were here. I'm going to go in because I'm getting absolutely soaked. But this is stop 13 of the 15. On the route back. I can make this train. I can make it. T minus. I've enjoyed myself. T minus 49 minutes till my train leaves. So let's have. I want to come back in here because this. Look at the music memorabilia. Roaring Fire. Queenie. Some wonderful things. But look through the back here. I remember this. This was all music memorabilia galore back here. Like, you need to come and have a look at some of this. This is just mint in here. Look. I absolutely love a place. Another Roaring Fire game. If I didn't only have 49 minutes and I still got 2 pubs to visit and make me train, I would spend a lot more time in here. But this is one of those that I thought it was mint the first time we came in. I think it's mint now. It's just a great little bar, friendly welcome, proper little music bar. Grantham, top notch for me. You can probably tell by my dishevelled, wet face that one was a walk. I was told that was a walk. From the Tap. Love the Tap. Wicked little music bar. Yeah, I've walked fast. 10 minutes, Lord Harrowby. This is going to be the last one because I'm going to miss the train otherwise. Try and fit this one. This camera's probably here, so I couldn't leave it out. 20 minutes on the train. I can do this. I can make the train station just. So Lord Harrowby, I'm afraid, is going to be the last one of the night. Yeah, I remember really liking this when we came in. But yeah, it's a hell of a walk from the Tap, especially in the rain. Oh, well, I'm wet. I'm miserable. I'm not miserable. I'm still drinking. Okay. Right, scratch that, because that train isn't makeable anyway. So I'm gonna skip myself back a train, dry my beard, skip myself back a train, and get the one after. So this is Cameron's property here. It's so big. It's bingo night apparently. 2 sides and stuff anyway. It's a really nice, friendly pub. It's up on a housing estate, but yeah, it's so far from the train station that it definitely needs doing on the way into town rather than out of it. So I'm going to do this. I am going to go and do the expected 15th, the White Lion, I think it's called. So I'm going to go and do that anyway to complete the thing, and I'm just going to get a train that's half an hour later. So, you know, happy days. It's bingo night, and I honestly don't think I've ever seen quite so much concentration in one room. It's such a good pub though. It's really good fun. The lad that works on the bar, I think he was the lad that served us last time we came in here. Long blonde hair, really friendly, really nice lad. Right, so I'm going to go into the White Line. 5-minute walk this way, round to the train, and now I'm putting myself back, so I've got half hour to get there. So should be easily doable. If it wasn't for Bar Retro and me having to stick around, I would easily have done this in the time and made the first train, but always buy an off-peak ticket. Do not mess with people's bingo, I'm telling you. They are on it. It's a lovely atmosphere now. I can see totally why that is the camera property here. Right, do that walk from the Tap to the Lord Harrowby in summer, and you're laughing, because it's not a bad walk. It's only bad today because of the rain. Do that walk in summer, you're absolutely fine. So 5 minutes down from the Harrowby to my final stop of the night, which is the White Lion. A guy called Sean runs it. Everybody has had good things to say about Sean all day. I don't know if I know Sean, I don't know if I met him last time or anything like that. But everyone has said, oh yeah, Sean. So they know him. He's obviously a good guy. Runs a good pub. This is a really nice pub that we went in last time. So final stop of the night. And I'm going to have about 25 minutes to get back to the train station. And apparently it's 5 minutes from here. So I would have done all 15. Final stop of the night, White Lion. This is one of those that it's the outskirts of town. So it's not on your main town drag. But from the Harrowby, it's been a 5-minute walk, so it is worth doing. It's a big, busy sort of public bar for a lounge bar in here with a lovely little open fire and stuff going. It's just it's a nice, look at all this as well. Like, I don't know if these are genuine, but they are a cast of characters if they're not. But let's get to town, but it's well worth walking down to, which is why I wanted to include. I didn't want to miss it out. 15 done. Slightly longer, but only because of the opening hours of Bar Retro, so I wanted to stay and do it. Otherwise, I would have made the last train. So I'm a half an hour train back on the one I was going to catch originally. But that's not the end of the world, you know. So 6.5 hours. I've done 15 pubs. I've had a wonderful afternoon. Grantham is a lovely little town that deserves a little bit more bigging up. I've heard that there was someone who came to Grantham who does YouTube videos as well, apparently, who literally called it one of the worst towns he's ever been to about 2 months ago. Well, I don't know what towns he's been to, but me and him need to talk. We need to go out because I can show him some bad towns, and Grantham certainly isn't one of them. It's a lovely little town. It's got some great little pubs. It's got some great people. It's friendly. It's cheap. It's a nice day out. Thanks for watching. I'll probably say goodbye on the train, you know. Thanks for watching. Say goodbye on the train. So, safely back on the train back to Nottingham. Enjoyed Grantham. Thought it was... I do think Grantham's a good little town. I think there's a lot of places you can get to on the train. I think it should be given more of a chance than it is necessarily. Apparently a YouTuber went to Grantham a few weeks ago and called it the worst town he's ever been to. From London, apparently. I mean, I'm southern. I've been to a lot of towns. I think me and this YouTuber need to talk, because that certainly isn't anywhere near the worst town I've ever been to. I like Grantham. You can get to it in a lot of places. You should go and visit. They need a craft beer bar. That's what they need. There's no sours, there's no real craft ales or anything like that available anywhere, which is what he needs. But aside from that, I've had a great day. It's been fun, it's been emotional. I will go back to Grantham, yeah, but get yourselves a craft beer bar or something on offer that is different to what you've already got in the town, because that's what's lacking. Aside from that, thanks for watching, guys. Please hit subscribe, do watch some of the other videos, it really does help, I really appreciate it. And tomorrow I'm off to Mansfield. Bring it on.